it's an art,
I
and
I agree.
all
I totally
have
agree.
to have. That's what it's about. My sister was an artist. The only reason she had a showing in Germany was because of connections.
Very cool. Very cool.
What about Germany?
Oh, my sister, has a master's in fine arts, she does art, and she had a showing in Germany.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was, her marriage took precedent over everything else, and her husband, who's also into sculpturing and metal, has a master's in metallurgy. He
Nice.
he was making aluminum, excuse me, not aluminum, copper hoods for kitchens,
Oh, very
making
cool. Very cool.
10,000 a hood.
Wow.
It's
Wow. Wow.
amazing what you do with, but it's art.
Yeah.
It's your skill as an artist using that side of your brain that other people don't use very often.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's true.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely true.
I'm gonna be looking forward to hearing how your film dream evolves.
Right on. I'm stoked. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to throw a little video I've been shooting in the last minute here up on YouTube, and I think we've got your name on Shoshana's phone. So
Oh,
anybody watching will see Michael. So
well, that's wonderful because I have a phone now that actually can do this. I'm still learning about it because it's a whole new environment. I wasn't used to it. Like I used up all my gigabytes, to be online because I like watching movies, and they told me I ran out of. It runs slower
oh
now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So definitely, whenever you can, go to a coffee shop and use their free Wi-Fi.
I'm going to do that from now on.
Yeah, it's a big deal, and so everybody that has a smartphone, in my opinion, has a television production studio in their hand.
Correct. You're
And
right.
so you could do, in my opinion, just the same thing that I would do with my phone and upload it to YouTube just as easily as I can. And you might do the Michael show, and it may be in full competition with anything I do. So
Well, actually, I want to do a podcast of conversations like this. And
Brainstorming. Okay.
yeah,
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 right, right. And I'm not saying it would make any money, but what I do say is by the brainstorming, giving different aspects of looking at different situations, etc., and also just expressing our own experiences, I think a lot of people could relate to it,
yeah,
and I would just like to do that.
Well,
So
brainstorming. The thing about it is, you're there's things that take place in brainstorming. Like, for instance, I think a moderator is necessary so that someone who likes to talk a lot
yeah,
is not given license to just endlessly yap on.
yeah, yeah,
well, Michael, I think you and I would definitely need a moderator.
Oh,
yeah.
I agree. I agree. I mean,
Okay.
and,
Yeah.
well, you're looking to be considerate and know that you want others to have a way to input info.
Yeah.
Right, right.
And the other thing that seems to happen that the moderator might help is when we go off on tangents and down rabbit holes
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
that
that's true.
take us off subject.
Right,
That's true.
right.
Yeah, because we'd be on a
Feel like,
timeline. Each podcast would be on a certain timeline.
Yeah,
So it would be important to keep coming back to the main topic or whatever point an individual was making at that particular time.
yeah,
hopefully there's a point in the end, but sometimes just the exchange of the info brings about aha moments, epiphanies.
yep,
That's true.
yep,
That's true.
The spontaneity of conversation, which is to me lost on the current generations that are coming up because they don't like to talk, they like to text.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
And they want to get to the point and over with. It's sort of like what we're finding out that they really don't want our stuff.
Right, right.
They don't want to load it down with this whatever we thought was valuable.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know, I know. And you know what? It dawns on me what we're talking about doing is a little bit like Whoopi Goldberg on The View, where
Oh,
she has those people and they have a particular subject matter every week or however long. I don't watch it that often, so I don't know how often it comes on, but yeah, and then sometimes they'll have a guest on and that person will talk, and then there's several women that are on there with Goldberg that respond or give their opinion or something of that sort.
Yeah.
But
well, talking heads are nice. I love them. However, as we were talking about moderation, and you got to moderate the moderator.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
We'd have Rich moderate. How's that?
Again, it's whatever works to keep the flow going.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
if you get bogged down in nostalgia or something that it could become boring.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you wouldn't be Rich wouldn't bog. Well, number one, he's a moderator, so he's not supposed to be saying too much, and I don't think he's that nostalgic.
He's witty. He's got the
That's
jokes.
true. That's true. He could
And
be, witty.
I've told him that. I said you'd make a great host.
Huh. Well, I didn't. I
Yeah.
forgot about him being
He
witty.
he
All
and
could-
he and I were going to shoot Berserkly.
oh,
That was a concept a couple of years ago, but it never happened. I started rolling on it, and then it kind of fizzled within a short time.
oh, well, maybe that's where he got it from because
Yeah.
he said, well, my bus is coming in from Berserkly really soon. And that's the first time I remember hearing him say that.
Yeah.
So evidently that's where they got that from. But yeah. So yeah, we could coin a lot of words and have fun. And I was thinking of the fact that if he were the moderator, we'd have to be careful because he'd be offering his political opinions and historical knowledge, and
That sign of a good parent is one that knows how to be a guide on the side and not a sage on the stage.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, well, it's been a little bit over 3 hours now. So,
Has it?
yep, it's like 3 hours and 10 minutes. No,
But time
Yeah.
flies, as they say.
But-
Time
I
flies.
haven't had to take a bathroom break.
oh, I know, huh? But what I'm thinking is let's ponder this idea and talk about it more later. I don't know much about, Paul tends to know more about podcasts and how, if it would cost money and all this stuff. Just to,
Oh, it's dirt
just-
cheap. It's dirt cheap. We'll do a podcast. We'll get Rich to moderate. We'll get you, Michael, on the phone, and anybody else that you guys want to pull in.
Oh yeah, if more the merrier, of course.
Oh.
The thing I look at groups is there's always dynamics of the person's character that are brought out,
Yeah.
and we used them. There were 4 animals that most typified when you think about them. Comes to mind the kind of person they are.
Okay.
It'd be the fox,
Mm-hmm.
the shark,
Oh, yeah.
the owl,
Mm.
and the turtle.
Oh, wow.
So the turtle, just to give you a real quick reference, would be someone who really has something to offer but is real timid.
Yeah.
Mm.
So how do you let these people get out into the conversation
Yeah.
when the shark is always aggressively pursuing what it is they're talking about, or the owl is going to waits in the wings to say something wise?
True.
but we need all of it.
and the Fox.
Yeah, the best part is we need all of it. You want all of that.
That's right.
Yep.
And some have a blended couple,
Yeah.
not too so defined that you don't possess maybe more than one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But that's what I learned about people's characters is how they are presenting the information to you.
Yeah. Well, Robert, I don't know if he'd be willing to be on, but it's always fun to listen to Robert's point of view and have Rich do a rebuttal and vice versa when they're on the opposite page a lot of times.
Yeah.
Also, too, when you bring diversity into it,
Yeah.
that's even enriches the conversation.
Yep.
Because some cultures don't see it the same way.
True.
I don't get it. What are you saying?
In other words, if you have both sides of a political issue,
Yeah.
there's more conversation that's going to happen, and it's possibly going to get heated, and it's possibly going to cover every listener's point of view
Oh, got it.
because you got both sides and you're going to hear all of it.
Oh, yeah. So that would be Rich and Robert.
Not necessarily. It could be Rip and Rich.
True. Yeah.
Oh, Rip?
Yep.
Oh. You think he'd be...
Not only is he of color, but he's also old.
He's also bold?
Old. Yeah. Elderly.
He's a young elderly though.
Yeah, I know.
He's growing younger.
Yes.
Yeah.
But see, what it says is that even though we're growing younger, we still have our wits about us.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, he'd be good. I wonder if he'd be willing to. Plus, he could definitely put in, because he knows, he's, number one, he's up, he reads a lot. So he knows
There you go.
more current events. And number two, he reads a lot that's going on in the Black world, the African American world. And so he's more diverse in information coming from different areas. And I'm not. I'm just trying to tread water to keep my head above. So, yeah. Oh,
Well, even the topic of calling Rip a Black American, African American, to some who want to bring that topic up, like Jamal, the guy that talks from prison, he's brought up the fact that really we're just Americans.
Yes.
True.
Yep.
We don't have to say we're African American or Native American.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why the distinction, right?
Yeah.
True.
See, that's a topic in itself, just that could be enhanced or talked more about. You know, why do we do that? You know, our psyche. You can throw in some Jungian stuff like symbolism or just a lot of stuff to take from just like I go into bars or places where there's people, and I like to try to get the one-on-one thing.
Yeah.
I'll ask the person, for instance, do you like men with fur on their face or not? And would you rather kiss someone with fur on their face or not? Or just touch? What do you think? I want their opinion on it.
Yeah.
And some say both. I've had people say one or the other. I like the baby face. I go, well, isn't it painful though when you shave your legs? How do you think that is for men that shave their face?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I use
Little topics like that get going because everybody can see that common in their own maybe gender.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
How about if it's about the ladies who like to use extensions or try to make themselves look more attractive? Are they doing it for themselves, or are they doing it for other women? Are they doing it for men? Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's the talk about it, the bringing it up for conjecture.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me.
So we've got good content for a pilot. let me wrap it because the it's coming toward we hit the 15-minute mark on my video.
Okay,
And
I've got more to say.
Okay.
Regardless of your video, God bless your video. But
Okay.
I want to say, when you were saying ladies using extension.